G'day everyone, welcome back to my Mars the Mission map. We seem to be getting a little bit crowded around the old camper. Trees are certainly growing up. I think they're up to 11 metres. And the other ones that we put in a month or two ago should start to sprout pretty soon. The weird grass continues to very slowly expand. Hopefully it's not a weird grass and just normal. I really need to get some water for the pool. And probably some power for the TV. But before that, we got lots happening this month. Got some trees to put in, I think at that tower. No, not that tower, it must be that tower over there in the distance. I have just kicked off some grass cutting, which I think is right down here. Okay, just over there. I'm finally going to cut these grass fields, and then to start with we might do one as hay, and we'll maybe get this one as silage, or maybe this one as hay and that one as silage, because pretty sure the cow mixer stuff needs more silage than it does hay. See if we can jump down to the tractor over there. So I've reduced the course play width of the rear mower just so it will pick up most of the grass on the turns. We're also not in a super hurry to get this done because over near the store area we've got a field to harvest. So it's only the grass work and one field to do this month, which will be a nice change. The field isn't all that big either, so it could be a nice cruisy month for a change. It is December, so I would expect things to be just a little bit slower leading into the Christmas period. S690, but with the grain header on it, it's S790. Not the grain header, the really big grain collection tub at the top of it. Going to get it over here so I can start it and hopefully get past this trailer without crashing, although I might move our tractor over and hook up to it anyway. I bet it needs to be unfolded. I only gently touched the trailer, it's all good. Now let's get a course made. I think that looks pretty good. Round a few times, then up and down. Once we get, well, to about here, I might jump out and go grab our tractor and hook up to that big grain trailer back there. When I get back into the harvester, I'll need to make sure it's set up to auto unload too. A nice little R8 410. It's definitely big enough to whiz this trailer around full of grain. Don't think I need another one of these, but I wouldn't mind a couple of the R7, or at least that sort of size, to replace the little Massey Fergusons we got. They're just underpowered, I reckon, for what we need done. Drop this in the field, then hop back into the harvester. This field isn't going to take very long. and I really want to see it done. So how long we got? It reckons 14 minutes. We'll see how we go. Okay, R7, 270, but somebody left a roller on it. Really need to get better at putting away my toys at the end of the episode. It's like, yes, everything's got a parking spot. But I have a parking spot for rollers and things too. We'll cheat and drop it into a nice quick drop bay. It's quick because I can drive through it rather than having to reverse it in over there. Yeah. I think we'll just take the end one because they're both the same. So the field that we're doing, it's all going to go over to the silos to add to our grain count. Now we'll paste in the course that I got off the harvester. And it's looking pretty good. If I can actually turn the corner and line this up properly. Okay, nearest waypoint should be fine. Let's see what it does. I'm hoping it doesn't dart to the right and just keeps going straight. And that's gonna fill up really quick, so we might sit for this first... come on, harvester, get out of the way. We might sit for this first load. It's far enough away, get going, thank you. And run it over to the animal pens, and after that we can... we'll probably go deal with a bit of the grass. Because I'm a little bit impatient, I'm going to go round and knock off these bits that are getting missed. Yeah, I meant to get those two and totally missed them, so we will grab that. Wider pickup on our forage wagons would be cool, just because the new harvesters put so much straw out in one row. Okay, and we're done. So although this should go to the cows, I think this first load we're going to slip over and drop into the pig pens. Also got a whole heap of oil and vegetables to pick up. So, well, as usual, lots happening and not enough hands to make it all happen. Is it December? I don't think December is good for clothes, but wow, we really got a lot of clothes there. Looks like the grass has finally sprouted under all these big tanks. I suppose they're all fertiliser and stuff, so as condensation drips down, it'll pick up all the granules that have dropped and it goes crazy. Now, if I were pig pens, I'm pretty sure I'd be here. Don't think they'll take too much straw, but we'll find out in a second. So 35,000 litres, yeah, it took like 3,000. 2,500 litres, that's pretty good. Given that I just got a load off half a lap of the field, I reckon we're going to have plenty coming off that field to fill up the cow TMR and also the cow pens, because the pens still need hay to produce manure. And it's manure keeping the BGA plant alive and making us lots of nice money. Had a look in the sale and there's nothing worth grabbing. I don't know what it is about sorghum fields, but I forgot to herbicide spray that one as well. So on my Corpy map, I also forgot to spray the sorghum field that I'm using to keep the chickens fed. Consistency is our goal. Ooh, there's some more, or there's some hay bales left from last time I did those grass fields too. I'll drop as much as I can in here, which is hardly any. Do the same over here. I forget when I last topped these up. Although there is, what, 60 or 80 cows still only. That one didn't take very much at all either. Okay, yes, I can swing around there. I think it's the middle, yeah, the middle bay. It's growing. I'm assuming these hold a hell of a lot of hay, silage and straw. Then I need to buy some mineral feed from the shop, which isn't great, but it will help not having to run the feed over all the time. Looks like it's only got one pass to go. I hope it all fits in the trailer. Don't remember if that's a 50 or a 60,000 litre one. Let's take this over so it actually gets done, rather than have it drive halfway across the map just to do a simple 3-point turn. So it's filled up once, at least twice, plus another, wow, 20,000, so that 60, probably 75,000 litres coming off this field. And we're going to cheat just here once it starts unloading, and I'll send the forage wagon over to the cow pens. I don't think this is going to fit into the trailer. It's 50,000 litres. 8, 9, and 4. Well, that's not good. It's still got 14,000 to go. this dude can head over to our silos, which are listed here somewhere. JCB wins. I'll go not drive into the front of the Valtra. And could be lazy and drop this over in these bays too. So I need a baler, which there's one there. And a windrower. And it doesn't look like I can hook something up to the back of it. Is it a front windrower though? That seems to work. I only have the one baler, so that makes that a simple decision. Try not to crash into our nice big roller. And I do have a tedder. Sweet. So we'll get this guy over onto this nice big field. I think I went with a smaller size so I'd fit in to the sheep pen where the other grass field is. This has got a 12-metre reach on it, that's not too bad. Seems to be working. I reckon auto drive is way better, or course play is way better handled for this. So 12 metres, but plenty of overlap on the corners. Looks like it will handle it pretty good. Hopefully I don't crash into the bales too many times. And it's off. Wow, and fills up really quick. So 63, so 61 bales, because there's, okay, 62. There was one out already. And we'll see how we go. Might need to bring a trailer over here sooner rather than later. So I'll go empty out my truck at the silo, empty out the straw and get that back onto the field, then maybe do a grocery and oil run so that I can get the trailer over here to unload. Sounds pretty complicated. Let's see how much of it I do. Well, I made the R8, so that's a bonus. What, 52,000 litres plus another 14 is 66,000 litres of barley off that little field. I suppose it's not exactly a little field. I need to run him. Ooh, I need to herbicide. Wow, the tractor still doesn't like the weight of the trailer going quick. I need to herbicide that cornfield that we did and replanted last month too. Wow, that's a lot of hay bales, or silage bales. I wonder if I'll need to alternate doing hay and silage between these two fields. Get a course set out and get this guy off. It's only a 9 metre tether, but I think 9 metres is plenty. It also fits into the sheep pen that I have a grass field into. I'm not going to bother doing that this time. Maybe next episode we can do it. I do need to go grab our herbicide sprayer and get it into that field. It's grain 04 field. And get that happening. So we'll go find a tractor and get that started. Okay, I figure this will be interesting whether it gets around without crashing. I did try and leave a little bit of room between the buildings, but I forget if we've actually herbicided this before. Probably not, because I would have ploughed it in the first time I did it. So we'll see how we go. Grain 04 looks like it can go around. Can we go around 3 times to avoid those annoying little up and down bits where it'll crash into stuff? Nope. Ah well. I think it must be time to go and sell some goods so that I can use the trailer to pick up the bales, cause our silage guy is on his last pass. I just had to push a couple of bales out of the way. And it looks like the tether's just about finished as well. I've only got a flatbed trailer to pick up all the bales. There's no point getting a nice flash bale trailer, because, well, we're on Mars and they don't come cheap. On the upside, I believe I've got a truck and a trailer right here that I need to empty out into the silos. So as I swing around this other corner, I might hop into that and just get that unloaded so it's out of the way as well. So far, it looks like I left enough room around all the obstacles and it won't crash. See how we go by the end of it. Nice R8 with the last 14,000 litres of barley. So it's going to bring it up to just over 100,000, which is pretty good. Did it? Ah, so close. 98,468 litres of barley now. That means I'll probably do sorghum. Yeah, we'll do sorghum to replace the field that we just harvested. And I don't have a parking spot for him just yet, so since the Massey with the front weight is out, we'll try and do that. Go straight through the middle here and pick this up so it doesn't look quite as bad. Then get it onto the new field. So I'm not going to use that plough. We've decided to leave the two fields separate. So I'll send him home and hopefully use it for something else. Our herbicide sprayer in the distance is still doing good. Must be nearly finished because it's doing its backwards and forwards bits. And I want to jump into the Massey over there with the tedder and get that sent back home too. Oh, before I get too far, let's check how many bales we got. So there's 3 come out already. So I think we got 41 bales of silage off that field, which is crazy. Now this guy's going home, and oh, I missed the building. I'll jump into our other Massey over there and get all of the oil and vegetables picked up. This is going to help by driving over very close to it. I think that's just about the end of our, what do we got, olive oil, which will continue, but sunflower oil, I think that's the last of it. As soon as it spits out a few more pallets. Wow. So got 17,000 litres of sunflower, 18,000 litres of canola. Where have I got sell to earth? And only 5,000. Seriously? You had one simple job to do and you crashed into the building. I bet we get over here and kick it off again. And just for a change, we might ride along with the tractor all the way over to the sell point. Left the course. I reckon I'm not sure, it's probably the baler. So yes, our 7, 10, 13 field that we had planted last month also needs to get herbicide sprayed. We've got around 210,000 for that load of oil. We'll go back and pick up the vegetables though quick.
Don't go looking, babe, here I am. Why just crawl when you could be flying? Life's just a flash, forever dying. The shortest space between.
Looks like it did alright. Just seem to be moving tractors around this episode, which is getting a bit boring. I blame the grass work, it just takes up so much time. Okay, I'm going to jump up do most of the trees in a time lapse, and I will see you for the final bit of the tree planting. Don't think that field's ready for next month. Of course it probably will be, so we'll be doing this field next month. It's a nice big wheat field. Okay, on to tree planting.
Been bothered by dreams, ain't feeling alright. You give me comfort, say just give it some time. By the end of our talk, I'm feeling just fine. You and I will always know where we belong. This ain't no ordinary love we got going on. I'll pick you up in my 59 Ford. We head on down the road until we get bored. Just you and me and the sun and the wind. If the rain should stop falling, we'll head on home again. Everybody else can see where we belong. Oh, ain't no ordinary love we got going on. At the end of the world, together forever is one, and I'll wait if ever you should be in doubt, and I'll pray they never can pull us apart, and I'll wait for the time when we'll be together every day. But I know if ever we'll be led astray, that I'll find my way back home to you again. At the end of the world, together forever is one, and I'll wait if ever you should be in doubt, and I pray they never can pull us apart, and I'll wait. At the end of the world, together forever is one, and I'll wait if ever you should be in doubt.
This little 140 is done awesome with the huge weight on it, because otherwise it just does a wheelie with the tree planter. Alright, I think it's time to kick off replanting the field that we harvested. We got the 7700 on the drill. And I'm doing sorghum. I think it's the lowest count once all these other fields get done. I don't know why it likes skipping the first row. But that should fix that. Wow, doing sharp corners takes a while. He's got about another 40 minutes to go, and although a cool 10-minute time lapse would be nice, I might jump across and get all the bales done. I'll probably see you as I unload the last lot of bales. Okay, that's the last of the bales. Might need to rebalance them a little bit between the two mixers, but that won't take too long. Yes, I went and bought a new bale trailer for about $20,000. The one I've been using for the oil and vegeta bulls held like 8 bales. This one holds 28, which is nearly too many. So I had to split up Well, I suppose I didn't really need to, but I did split up, picking up the last of the hay bales. I suppose I could have just dumped them and manually threw them across to the other pen like I'm probably going to end up doing. This picks up the bales a little bit different to what I'm used to. So it was B to start loading, and then B to stop. To unload, we hit Y, then a nice left mouse button click to drag it out, and then Y again, and it drops them. Then you got to hit Y a third time to reset the trailer, otherwise you can't load it. That had me tricked for a little bit, but I eventually worked it out. I think this trailer can just sit here. And yes, the silage bales need to finish fermenting before they will be picked up, so don't panic. It's going to take, well, next month or maybe the month after until they're ready. And by then I will have gone around and picked up a little bit of mineral feed from the store even. That's it for this episode though. As soon as this guy finishes, I'll roll it, lime the fields, and we're all done. Next month we have at least the big long wheat field. Well, you can't really see it, but trust me, it's over there to do. I'm hoping there's nothing else, but well, that'll be a surprise for next month. I shall catch you all in the next episode.